Domonique Foxworth from ESPN's Get Up on the Browns season so far.
I think it's close between the Browns and the Bills, but the Bills right now, they're still in contention. And I guess technically the Browns could make the playoffs, but the Browns have been incredibly disappointing considering I think coming into the season, most people would have agreed that they had one of the best, most complete rosters in the entire league. And whether it's because of injury, well, it can't just be because of injury because the defense has been bad too, even though they're very talented. The offense, you try to blame Odell, he's gone. You still can't put it together. This team should be winning this division based on what they did last year and based on the additions that they made, and they are at the bottom of it.
Well, and there are going to be a lot of questions to be asked if it doesn't turn around in a big way about the quarterback as we go into the offseason.
Hayden Grove, they're not at the bottom of the division. They're a game out of first place. But I can't argue with the thought that the roster is underperformed. I think we maybe overestimated how good the wide receiving core was, and the defense took a while to come together. I've got no complaints with the defense over the last 2 months minus the Patriots game.
Yeah, I mean, this is the laziest of the lazy takes. I mean, it is. It's the laziest. Yeah, they're a disappointing team in that they're 7-6, and they're also probably 3 or 4 plays away from being the best team in the AFC. I mean, there were a couple that I can stick out to me. I mean, the obviously egregious bad pass interference call in the Chargers game probably cost them that game. You could argue that Jamie Gillen's punt in the Kansas City game, or the missed punt, in that game cost them. At that point, they add 2 more wins. They're 9-4. I mean, again, they're a couple plays away. So yes, they've been disappointing. Certainly, there have been games where they have come out and not played well. Baker Mayfield has had games where, yes, the injuries I think have affected him a little bit, but other games I don't think they affect him at all, and I just didn't think he looked good. So it's a little bit of everything. It's a combination of all these things, and he's wrong. They're not at the bottom of the division. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Ravens. I think they're 2-2 in the division at this point.
Yep.
They're a game out of first place. They can change that with a win on Sunday. I mean, it's laziness. Now the offense, the offense is not where it needs to be, and I think that's a little disappointing. But you've had Nick Chubb out for multiple weeks. You've had Kareem Hunt out for multiple weeks. I don't think they should have gotten rid of Odell. And you had Jarvis Landry out for multiple weeks. So it's been a combination of, a lack of cohesiveness and a lack of health. So they got to figure it out offensively. I am not saying anything about that.